Looks horrible. Hi. We had a little bit of an audio issue. Sorry about that. We rebooted it in a new room. Could be me, could be YouTube, could be any, don't know. So we're going to try this again. Welcome to our Healing Mantra card draw here, Drawing the Circle Productions YouTube channel. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons, professional witch, professional intuitive, and did I say, yeah, and dealing with technical glitches on the fly. But we've got people in the room, so please let me know if the audio issue has clarified itself. What are you gonna do? I'm a clairvoyant, not a technician, and I'm wearing an Oleg Cassini blazer, and it's starting to get a little warm in here. So do let me know if the feedback is better or worse. Number 1 or 2, better or worse? Is it better or worse? Hi, Mazi. Tell me, is the feedback, are you getting feedback on the audio? Because I had another room open and closed it. Better, number 2. That's all I wanted to hear. Cool. We don't officially start till 11 p.m. anyway, so people will find us. Sounds a lot better, no feedback. Good. At least it ain't my tech, right? That's the most important thing. I'm sorry, my Virgo nature is like, this picture is not symmetrical, but tonight I'll try and cope. Lots of deep breaths. Anyway, who cares? It was a busy day. I'm glad to be doing this. I love you all so much. Considering so many of you are members of the Mark Angelo Lyons Mal for Short Facebook group, you've been checking out my my morning live streams there where I can curse like a sailor, which sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Good. So, that was a crazy day today. Glad to be here. Good, Mazzy. Is that better, Mama B? Hey, Mama B. I just quoted a telephone before. You're a bad girl, Gaga. Made me think of you. Good. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Mama B. So look, just to clarify, I'm actually going out to Southampton this weekend. Yes, Southampton, Long Island. I'm going to be streaming Friday night from a friend of ours' house in Southampton, and then I'm going to be doing Saturday morning, afternoon, a thing for Luchnassad. We are going to do a thing for the first harvest. The sun is at 15 degrees Leo. It is technically midsummer. I know it's very Shakespearean, but it is actually the 1st or 2nd of August. Look up Lughnasadh. It's the festival of the Celtic sun god Lu. But it's a rather intense Sabbath. One of the 8 Sabbaths of the pagan wheel of the year has to do, because it's the 6th Sabbath. It's hard to say. It correlates to the 3rd eye, the 6th chakra. We'll be talking about that all week. Good. Hi again. Good. I'm so glad you all followed along. So people are sending me notifications. Why do they wait until I'm doing this? Yeah. Getting lots of notifications. So good. It's like now all the YouTube notifications are coming up all at once. Stop. Okay, there we go. Oh my God. We're done? Yeah, we're done. Good. So, as I said earlier, at 11 p.m., we got 5 minutes Eastern Daylight Time. We'll take a deep breath, make a prayer. Moon is in Scorpio. So we will we'll start with an opening prayer after the wish, and we'll see where the evening goes. Cool. Great. Hey, Mari. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? My love to you and the kids. You see, this is a cool thing. I know a lot of YouTubers don't have like private Facebook groups. I had a private Facebook group. Well, that's not true. I had the channel beforehand, but I didn't start doing readings until I put out my 2nd book, Words of Grace, which is what the Facebook group was for. And then I changed it. Cool. We kind of do have this neat community feeling, Well, we got each other through the first, who knows if it's the first part, but let's just say, because I can't say it on YouTube, this challenging time that we are in. Yeah. Hey, Grace. Hey, sweetheart. My aquarium, Grace. Yeah. So I know we have some new people in the room tonight. So really quickly, if you've never been with us before, this is schmooze time. We have like a little schmooze so people get in the room and, you know, hang out. Because we've actually created some friendships here in this group streams. So I was doing them 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. every day for, what was that? We did that March, April, May. I think in June I slowed down. I know, and we have High Priestess back. Yay! Rock and roll. Yeah. So then we'll do an opening prayer. We'll chat a little bit about these mantras. I'll get 12 of them, right? One for each zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. I'll read from the little bookie book. And then I really want to put aside some time tonight to actually do some breath work. So you can pick the mantra that resonates with you most, even if it's not one of your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, to incorporate it with breath work and to give you a little practical application. Cool? Yeah. I got to swim in a pool today. I am human again. I swear to God, my parents got a hot tub because, I mean, we had all that land, but we had a hot tub, not a pool. I miss that hot tub more than anything else because there's nothing like a cold tub with bubbles on a hot night like tonight. God, I miss my freaking hot tub. Miss it. If that thing could talk, though. My high school graduation party, kind of epic. I don't remember much of it. And I can't say why on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, it was heaven. Good. I'm going to buy one of those inflatable hot tubs. At that point, I would probably just get like a kiddie pool and a bubbler. Not the smoker kind of bubbler, but yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I need to go to Gurney's is what I need to do, but I don't even think Gurney's is open. If you don't know what Gurney's is, why are you following my channel? It's a spa out in Montauk. It's gorgeous out there. They have these lovely little like A-frame cabin houses on the beach. Oh my God. Okay, I was gonna get married. I was gonna have my honeymoon, should I ever marry, at Hogwarts down in Orlando. That sounds so stupid. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I guess, is what that's called. Oh, we got a minute to the wish. But now I think I'll get married at Gurney's. Yeah, or at least have the. This way everybody could drive out there, fly into Islip MacArthur. We'll see. Who knows with the quantum? Remember, in some other quantum variation, I'm married to a woman and cheating on her with guys. Oh, Stephen Hawking, we knew you so well. We knew you hardly at all. Ready? Is everybody got their wish ready? Hey, Karen, good to see you, sweetheart. I'm over the water. Yes, you would be over the water, being on the high seas. You know, some of the world's most dangerous animals in the world are in Australia, and High Priestess has to deal with them. 1111, please make a wish. Take a moment. For the well-being of all, so would it be. And so it is. Remember, you can't curse somebody and then say for the well-being of all. It doesn't work like that. Good. Let's go into our opening prayer. Everyone, take a minute. Because all of this is fun and games until he says the prayer. Take a minute. Take a few deep breaths. And check in. We're going to be doing mantra work. So allow the body to be in a comfortable position, but one where you can be alert. And if you do perchance doze off during these things, make sure you're in a safe position to do so, right? So that your head doesn't go forward into a candle or a crystal or something, right? So just kind of situational awareness, very Archer, very Krav Maga. Just make sure you're, you know, in a cool space and relax. If you like, close your eyes and just focus on the breath for a minute, right? Tune into your body for any place that feels tight, tense, or holding on. And just give it permission. I tend to start at the top of my head and move downward, because you'd be surprised where you hold tension, right? Do whatever you need to do to get physically comfortable. Neck rolls, shoulder shrugs, stretch. Not that we lay there is the dominant focus, as we allow that focus to become the breath. And just breathe. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated, just inhale, exhale, repeat. So when you focus on the breath, you can only be focusing on the breath here and now. And allow your nervous system to gently release. Understanding that as your body relaxes, it will need to shift. So that your focus drops down deeper within to that still, small, silent space within, where there is no judgment or criticism. You just are the sacred space within yourself. And it is from this place I offer this prayer. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, we surrender this time spent together to you. May it serve your purposes, because we are here only to be truly helpful. We are here to represent you who sent us, so we don't have to worry about what to say or what to do, because you who sent us are directing us. So we are content to go wherever you wish, knowing that you belong with us and that we will be healed as you teach us to heal. Please show us what you would have us do, where you would have us go, what you would have us say, and to whom. Understanding that because of quantum entanglement and the singularity of divine unity consciousness, as we heal, all heal. So our well-being is a gift upon this world. It's not a selfish thing. It's not a narcissistic thing to want to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise, because that increases the probability for every other sentient being to find that for themselves. A community of lighthouses, if you will, in a world in need of light. And I ask my collective pantheons of angels, goddesses, gods, masters, and particularly the higher selves of all involved, use me as your channel. Pass around my crown chakra like open mic night, that I may be used as a channel of guidance, grace, clarity, and hopefully some humor, that we may leave this room tonight feeling better than how we arrived. For the well-being of all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So mote it be. And so it is. Take a moment. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. If your eyes were open, take your time. Don't slam it, move as you open them outwards into the room. Let's rock and roll. The word mantra, means a couple of different things, because Sanskrit's tricky like that. One thing it means is mind tool. Okay, mind tool. Okay, right. Mantra kind of sounds like it, mind tool. But it also means to cover or to protect. So mantras are usually in a language, usually a dead language like Sanskrit or Latin or something or other. I prefer Sanskrit because of the different extrapolations, but you know, I like the Vedics. I do. I like the whole Hindu deal. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali were very enlightening for me, but I had a really good translation too. So what we're gonna do tonight is work with the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. All right, and these are in English. The mantra, the other side, the name of the mantra, so I can look it up in the bookie book. But my guides are going to guide this, so I will give you whatever input, clarity, guidance, and grace that comes to me as we go. Cool, cool. We ready to rock and roll? Now remember, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs is just a thumbnail, right? That comes up for you that you really like, try and remember it. Sometimes a piece of paper and a pen is helpful for this stuff, But before we actually do the breath work and the mantra work at the very end, I will go through them all. I'll hold them up. We do have time. Good, good. We ready? Oh, here we go. My last readings for the day. Take a nice deep breath. So these cards are blessed to be the voices of the Ascended Masters, those who have gone before us, graduated from holographic high school called Life on Planet Earth, and are reaching back through the dimensional waves, the timelines, the lifetimes in guidance and grace. So that's who we're going to ask. So let's get this done. Aries, here we go. Yeah, I know. All right. My Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this week. Let's say from this moment on until Sunday coming, right? That will be the last day before the full moon on Monday, not to be confused with the new moon on Monday, because we had that 2 weeks ago and we all had a lovely Duran Duran kind of day. So my Ascended Masters, what is the perfect healing mantra for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from this moment on till this Sunday? Amplifying Abundance. Oh my God, it's the first one. Oh my God. Now for anybody new to the channel, take a nice deep breath because this one has a jingle. Ready? Amplifying Abundance. Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Hey, abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Yo, abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Yay! Let me read it to you. This is a good one. Well, none of them suck. And it's right at the beginning of the book. Here we go. Amplifying Abundance. Abundance is my birthright. I receive it now. When you are abundant, you feel confident that life will always meet your needs, whether things go according to plan or not. Not fun. Abundance is not a matter of having more than enough, but of seeing from the soul's perspective that only your ideas and beliefs can limit your experience, right? So it does have a lot to do with, you know, our belief systems, how we were raised about money, but abundance is so much more than just cash. Abundance is a readiness to be supported by the universe in each exchange for letting your light shine at full capacity. In other words, the more you let your light shine, your truth shine, your authenticity, your soul shine, then the universe supports you in that. So I love the legal language. Abundance is a readiness to be supported by the universe in exchange, raised by lawyers, for letting your light shine at full capacity. This mantra is ideal for unraveling beliefs of lack and scarcity, overcoming fear, and increasing confidence. Sounds good for an Aries. Now, here's the thing. When I first got that mantra, when I first got this deck, I was like, yeah. But then I actually started using it, and it really did make me feel better. And then I started noticing the abundance that was already around me that I was, taking for granted. So it's a good thing for that. Duran Duran was one of my first tapes when I first got my first Walkman. I love Generation X people. I had one too, but mine was Beauty and the Beat. And you know my greatest regret is that Simon Le Bon's navel was a mere 5 to 6 feet away from me on stage, and I didn't boop his navel. If I have to come back and reincarnate just for that, I'll be a little pissed, because it won't really be his body. It'll be his soul in another body, and that's just not the same. Shall we continue? Taurus, breathe. I know. Please, my Ascended Masters, one card in clarity for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What is their perfect healing mantra from this moment forward till this Sunday, August 2nd till midnight, if we want to put parameters on it? What is their perfect healing mantra? Rewiring the nervous system. This one's a bit of a bitch. Rewiring the nervous system, I find strength in surviving my traumas. Now, I've had all of these mantras for a day or two, some longer than others. This one was rough, but it really did heal. And what's written in the book is actually incredibly compassionate. I mean, Matt Kahn is very compassionate as a teacher. Rewiring the nervous system. They're very similar. I find strength in surviving my traumas. When the nervous system is rewired, you are no longer trapped in the memories of your body. Let's stop there for a second. Trapped in the memories of your body. People will talk about cellular memory. And yes, I mean, even like scientists and evolutionists will talk about cellular memory. Like we have cells in our brain, the reptilian brain, during the whole fight and flight era, right? Like hunter-gatherer, and you hear something, right? Adrenaline, right? But this is going even deeper than this. When you have an emotion that you haven't dealt with, it goes into the cell tissue. The biochemistry of emotions is quite intricate and fascinating, but when we deal with, if we don't process the trauma eventually, it sits in our cell tissues, right? So that's what we're talking about here, a different type of cellular memory. When the nervous system is rewired, you are no longer trapped in the memories of your body. You are the courageous hero or heroine of your present reality, honoring every moment of hardship as the means through which your infinite strength and greatest depth of character is revealed. As you rewire your nervous system, you are no longer responding to life from the vantage point of your painful past, but instead are open to each encounter being more miraculous than the moment before. And look, on the hero's journey, what's a hero that didn't go through trauma? I mean, would Superman have been all that hot if his planet didn't explode? I mean, would Bruce Wayne have become Batman if it wasn't, you know what I mean? So, I mean, Peter Parker, Dorothy Gale, Harry Potter, I mean, every hero that we have, at least as a mythic example, has gone through suffering, but we all suffer. We all endure trauma. It's just part of the human experience. So are you willing to rewire your nervous system? This mantra is ideal for adjusting to life after loss, healing heartbreak, and becoming more optimistic. It's a very powerful healing one, but not the easiest. Good, good, good. Oh, somatic therapy. Yeah. You good? Any questions so far? Or shall we go on to the Geminis? Any Geminis in the room? Hi, all two of you. Breathe. Here we go. My masters, please. One card in clarity for the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is their perfect healing mantra for from this moment forward till Sunday, August 2nd-ish? The perfect mantra for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, untangling neglect. I like this one. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. Untangling neglect. Now, I don't know about you, but if I have to deal with abuse, I can pick it up like that because it's overt. Neglect is much harder to track. It's more insidious. It's more quiet. So this is a particularly interesting mantra to play with, and I do recommend playing with it because you're essentially saying to yourself all the things you always wanted to hear from somebody else. And the odd part of it is, this isn't why you do it, it's sort of a perk, but the odd part of it is the more you do that, the more you actually start hearing it from other people, and it's a little odd at first. Untangling neglect, I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. When neglect is untangled, you are no longer turning to outside sources for constant reassurance and validation. Instead, you are going within the depths, it's hard to say with a gap in your teeth, of your own heart to notice the parts of yourself that require the presence of your attention. Inner work, right? In nurturing yourself this way, you step forward as the first responder to each wound, concern, and desire. From this space, there becomes less of a likelihood of attracting relationships where further neglect occurs, simply because you have accepted your role as the one who nurtures the innocence within you. This mantra is ideal for building self-confidence, surviving codependency, hello, Frisco, and healing neediness. And look, everybody has needs. But if you've been neglected, that's where the pressure of neediness comes in. And just remember, it's way more subtle. Like if anybody raises a hand to me, oh, buddy, I could recite something just to terrify you away from me in another language. But neglect is way more insidious. Sometimes you don't realize you're being neglected until you're already in pain and suffering, right? Moon in Gemini, I hear you, sister. God bless the Gemini moons. The Cancerians, though, we do love the Cancer. Well, we love all the signs, except some of them. Everybody's got a hot, except some people. Cancerians, ready? Shall we? Breathe. My Ascended Masters, please. Good. I hope he's laughing. Please, one card in clarity for the Cancerian collective, Sun, Moon, Venus signs. What is their perfect healing mantra from this moment forward to Sunday, August 2nd? What is their perfect healing mantra, please, to help them get through this? Soothing impatience. Because you know what? There's nothing to do but wait. Right? It's exactly what your grandmother told you, right? Exactly what you were told. There's nothing to do but wait. Soothing impatience. Not my favorite. But as you get older, you learn. QRS, soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. When impatience is soothed, each perceivable barrier becomes an opportunity to be more aligned with your soul by slowing down. This is one of my blind spots. I have what's called a race against time. Like I have a chant, like time is my great enslaver. So to actually slow down, particularly when you're self-employed, is very, very hard and tricky to do because there's always more to do. But I think this mantra will be helpful if you find yourself in a similar situation. In the soothing of impatience, you no longer see moments of pause or delay as conspiring against you, which is exactly how it feels in the moment for me. Instead, you realize they are giving you time for further inner reflection, where life's deepest meaning can be uncovered, even in the most ordinary of circumstances, waiting online, waiting for anything, right? This mantra is ideal for becoming more grounded, easing frustrations, and releasing blame. Worth it. Totally worth it. We good? We good, good, good? All right. You're all off quiet, but that's okay. We're all going to do our work together. Oh, Moon and Scorpio, too. Of course, you're all quiet. Why, thank you. Thank you, Mama B, for the tip. Thank you. Yes, and if anybody's unfamiliar with Super Chat, you see that little $ thingy at the bottom? You click that, you can slide it if your account is connected to it. Y'all can tip me, and I greatly appreciate it when you do. I'm just trying to get out of the habit of doing tricks every time somebody does it because it's a little demeaning, but Leo rising, you don't care. As long as it's all in good fun. Speaking of Leo rising, shall we? Oh, these next 3 signs involve me. Let's own this. Breathe. My Ascended Masters, please, one card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from this moment forward till this Sunday, August 2nd. Please, what is the perfect healing mantra for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What you got for us? Anchoring the light. The light is always within me. Can I tell you, this one saved my life 2 weeks ago. It's a great mantra. The light is always within me. The light is always within me, which is true. E equals MC squared. You're Leo rising, Karen. I knew I liked you for a reason. You know, Leo rising people do tend to hang out together. We have a lot of pride. Sorry, it's a stupid lion joke, but it is my last name. You hear them a lot growing up. Anchoring the light. The light is always within me. When you anchor the light, you are accepting the infinite life force of the universe as your guardian, navigator, and companion. You need a better reason to do this one? That's just the first sentence. As you anchor the light, you are no longer a person trying to find the deeper meaning of connection. Instead, you know yourself to be a living expression of connection, simply appearing in human form. See, this is the thing. It's fine to feel lonely, and I know a lot of us are isolated, either with people or not, right? But to practice feeling the unity through a mantra is a very, very helpful thing. This mantra is ideal for overcoming fear, reducing cravings, and making important life decisions. And if you don't connect with the craving part of it, a craving is usually something emotionally based that you feel like you're missing. And if the light is always within you, you're connected to all that is. So I could see that reducing cravings, not completely obliterating them. Good, good. Are we having fun? Are we having fun yet? Four Seasons. Obscure movie references. All right. Let's do the Virgs then, because I really do want to get to the breath work. The moon's in Scorpio. Breath work and mantra work is better done silently anyway. So we'll get to it. Here we go. Nice deep breath. Virgos, cross your legs. My legs are permanently crossed in spirit. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity. For the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this will be the midway point of the readings. What is our perfect healing mantra from this present moment to this Sunday, August 2nd? Our perfect mantra for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Encountering conflict. I don't choose sides. I take a stand. Another lifesaver. When you are encountering conflict, you love that movie? Don't you love the Four Seasons? She's Italian. I don't choose sides. I take a stand, particularly with what we're going through on planet Earth right now. Particularly if you're dealing with family members on both sides of the aisle, no matter where you are on planet Earth, right? Oh, opened right to it. Spooky. Encountering conflict. I don't choose sides. I take a stand. When conflict is encountered, two opposing viewpoints wrestle for a dominant position. I've been there. Each hopes to achieve success by changing the other's viewpoint. Never works. If encountering conflict from a conscious standpoint, you may realize one of the greatest gifts you can offer is allowing others to be heard. You may not agree with their argument, but you are embracing their needs simply by choosing to listen. When you listen instead of lash out, you are taking a stand for love. This is making the decision to anchor higher frequencies of light through the demonstration of your ethics, morals, and values instead of matching the unconsciousness of others with equal amounts of aggression. Now, it's funny that that should happen for Virgo, because we can analyze your argument a million different ways and show you the flaws, but that's not loving. So I get this. This one takes practice for me. This is why I avoid, it's so funny, they say with family, avoid the topics of religion and politics. Well, I'm the family witch, and everybody's on the same side in my family, so it's just an interesting dynamic. It seems to be everywhere else, right? So this mantra is ideal for settling arguments, unraveling passive-aggressive behavior, your own, and releasing the tendency to blame. So they just gave me this image. Here's passive-aggressive behavior of just listening. Right? Instead of actually listening, knowing that you do not have to agree. It's a very powerful mantra, and I think a very key one for our times. Yeah. Libra. Hey, Mari, you ready? You paying attention, Mari? I'm sure there are other Libras in the room, but I know Mari is. So let's get Mari. I'm Venus in Libra. He's shocked. You shouldn't be. Breathe. All this verbiage coming out. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity. For the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what is our perfect healing mantra for this present moment all the way through to this Sunday, August 2nd? What is our perfect healing mantra? Please. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. I love this one. It couldn't have happened any other way. Really, you start studying the quantum, you realize there's an infinite variety of probabilities and possibilities, and you just played one out that you were supposed to play out for your highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. So it couldn't have happened any other way. Seriously. If you're ready for an intro to quantum physics, check out the movie. It's kind of old. It's called What the Bleep Do We Know? Mari Matlin, she's genius in it. All these different philosophers and quantum physicists and all that. It's sort of like The Secret, but with science, kind of, sort of. Depends on your definition of science. Plenty of people don't believe the quantum physicists, but that's their deal, not mine. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. When you grow beyond guilt, there is a heartfelt acceptance that any sequence of events unfolds in a perfect flow that is organized and expressed by the universe. In other words, you ain't in control of it. This takes the pressure of control off your shoulders. Like, just let that be the reason to do this mantra. This takes the pressure of control off your shoulders so you can enjoy the way in which life has come to be. Since everything is destined to change and can only change you for the better, growing beyond guilt enables you to see how exquisitely the gift of life unfolds. This mantra is ideal for releasing the past, unhooking from karmic patterns, worth it, and forgiving yourself. Everybody says it's so hard to forgive yourself. Well, here's a mantra that at least puts the signal through to your soul that you're willing, because it couldn't have happened any other way. I know, it's a rough one. You've been saying that one lately to cope, right? You don't have to take sides. You don't have to choose sides. Take a stand for love. I know. Mari and I have a lot in common. We really, really do. Except she has kids and I have cats, and she's a female and I'm a male, but she's my sister. Oh, Scorpio. Do we have any Scorpios in the room? Scorpios during Scorpio moon is tricky for them. It just is. It just is. They're either like completely like hidden in a corner somewhere, rocking back and forth in fetal position, or just lambasting people left, right, and center. Let's see what happens. Breathe. Here we go. My Ascended Masters, the moon is in Scorpio still. Can we please get a nice, clear, lovely healing mantra for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from this moment forward to this Sunday, August 2nd? What is their perfect healing mantra for my beloved Scorpios? Healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. Yeah, no, sorry, guys. I thought it was going to be a happier one. Healing heartbreak. Now, I've had this one and cried it squeezed my heart. Like, my heart will love again. Has a little Celine Dion flavor to it I'm not thrilled with, but that kind of idea of it opens your heart to love again, and it hurts, but it's the healing part of it. The best way I can explain it, if you right now, wherever you are, make a fist, right? And make the hardest fist that you can. Like focus all your energy, right? Like Goku. Right? Now, slowly, ow, unball your fist. That's what it's like healing a heartbreak. It's little by little by little by little. But now imagine holding your fist like that for 6 months. It'll be much harder. Healing heartbreak. That's why you all like me, because I've been to the underworld so many times. I own a rental property there right by the fire lake. It's lovely, actually. It's not so much the hate, it's the stupidity, but you know, you do the best that you can in the underworld. Good thing I'm friends with the royal family. That definitely helps. Healing heartbreak. My heart will love again, and it will. It absolutely will. When heartbreak is healed, you are able to learn and grow from each relationship, no matter who you believe is to blame. As heartbreak is seen as life's way of breaking your heart open to expand the love you are able to give and receive, it becomes easier to pick up the pieces of your innocence and invite greater intimacy into your life. This card is ideal for dealing with resentment, releasing the past, and healing grief. Now, keep in mind, heartbreak is more than romantic sexual, right? You can have heartbreak over any kind of loss. Even if you had a dream of something that you really thought was going to happen and it doesn't, it's like that quantum timeline of that lifetime is gone. You're allowed to grieve that. Heartbreak really is an opportunity to grieve in a way that heals instead of carrying it around with you. Easier said than done, but it's a really powerful mantra. Cool? I know. It sucks balls, don't it just? Oh, I'm not allowed to say that on YouTube. I don't know. Well, it's okay. So now everybody has to super chat me because I probably just got demonetized for this one because I said balls out of context. That's what I call my my soul patch, my testy duster. Breathe. Oh, Sagittarius. Shall we? Breathe. Let's make this a real good one. Please, my Ascended Masters, one card in clarity for the Sagittarian Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is their perfect mantra from this moment forward to Sunday, August 2nd, 2020? We'll be a little bit more specific. What is the perfect healing mantra for my archers, for the Sagittariuses? What you got? Balancing the brain. I can be and do at once. Left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain, masculine, feminine. I can be and do at once. This is a fascinating mantra. I only, usually I would pick a card, a mantra a day. This one I spent like 3 or 4 days with. And it was very Eckhart Tolle. Is a good way to say it. If you don't know who that is, sorry, Google him. Sorry, I can be and do all at once. When the brain is balanced, you are no longer bouncing back and forth between being and doing. You allow each action to be expressed from a space of mindfulness, peace, and ease. In a balanced brain, each inner battle has been won, which makes it easier to navigate around those whose minds are still entrenched in conflict. I could see that being helpful. From this space, you are able to do all that needs to be done while operating from your soul's natural state of being. This mantra is ideal for reducing stress at work, becoming a more mindful parent, fur baby as well, I would think, and increasing levels of accountability. Accountability, something so missing in this world, ain't it just? Please be perfect. Good. I'm glad you got a good one. I'm glad. Well, we're almost there. Capricorns, you feeling me? My Capricorns, you ready? My Eeyores. I love my Capricorns. I do. They're so slow and steady wins the race and so dependable, but they are kind of like, that's okay. I grow younger. It is true. Capricorns are born old and grow young. Share. Nice deep breath. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity for the Capricorn Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is their perfect healing mantra from this present moment to this Sunday, August 2nd, 2020? Their perfect healing mantra is discovering happiness. Yay! The Capricorn's got a fun one for a change. Discovering happiness. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Hey, it's totally a Looney Tunes tune. I just realized after all this time I've been totally ripping off Bugs Bunny. That's okay. I think he can take it considering he's animated. Very animated. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. This is a good one. I did this one with a lot of breath work once and I blissed myself. I blissed all over the couch. Discovering, where did you go? Discovering happiness. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. Because, you know, I've been to paradise and I've also been to me. Just saying. When happiness is discovered, you are inspired, excited, and passionate about the gift of being alive. No, really, when was the last time you were passionate about the gift of being alive? Usually after a rough patch, right? There is a willingness to open your heart to the mystery of each moment, whether you're getting what you want or witnessing unexpected outcomes, right? So it's really about the happiness of the truth of who you are. The discovery of happiness frees you from needing life to bring you more of this or less of that. The true joy of being yourself has dawned. That's true happiness. How much we talk about true love being divine love, well, then true happiness is the happiness, the natural state of the soul. I mean, and that's Buddhism. That's a lot. That's way more Eastern than Western, at least initially. This mantra is ideal for facing disappointment, developing self-approval, and feeling fulfilled. That's a good one, isn't it? Yay! The Sun in Capricorn. The Capricorns are like, finally! 10,000 years of human incarnation, we finally got a happiness mantra. I love you, my Caps. I do. Earth signs unite, because we're the only sane ones. Sorry, everybody else. It's just true. Oh my God. Is it the dawning of the age of Aquariums? I think it is. You ready, my Aquas, you freaks? I love you all so much. So, I have so many Aquarian friends. It's sort of ridiculous. But they're all nuts. They're all genius nuts, though, right? They have that celestial perspective. And plus, they had to write a song for them in the musical Hair. And the thing about that song, The Age of Aquarius, is it's all Piscean correspondence. Songwriters, breathe. I have no Earth in my chart, ripped off. Womp, womp. I know. That's okay. Grab a rock, grab a crystal. A rock, not Iraq, just to clarify. You know, let's not get political. Breathe. Hey, we are cool. Hey, I said most of my dearest friends are Aquariums. They're a little fishy. You know, at one point, puns were a very high form of humor. According to Vampire Bill Season 1 of True Blood, I've been rewatching them. They're amazing. Breathe. There we go. My Ascended Masters, please. One card in clarity. For the Aquarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what is their perfect healing mantra from this moment forward until this Sunday, August 2nd, taking them right through and into the Lughnasadh Sabbath? What is their perfect healing mantra? Unraveling codependency. This one mantra is worth the whole deck. Unraveling codependency. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Now, I have a little commentary on this one as well. Are you shocked? Because when I've done this with clients, they've been like, well, only I have to feel good about my choices. Well, then why don't I just burn down the house and just like rob everybody and take everything I want and go live on an island? I said, because that wouldn't feel good. Not honestly, right? Your choices it will never feel good to deliberately hurt somebody. But when I read this to you, Mal Flanders is in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, she's awake. Hi, sweetheart. I totally thought you were nappy nap time. You had a busy day. Mal and I are in communication. My goodness, darling, your Sagittarian mantra is balancing the brain. We love Mal. We love her. Not her real name. Mine is Markangelo Lyons Mel for short. Can you imagine? I asked my mother, why did you name me that? She says, I was sedated. They needed a name. It's because the angels hijacked her. Unraveling codependency. You ready? This is a big one. This one really helps, actually. Only I have to feel good about my choices. I've actually said that to people. Just like that. Only I have to feel good about my choices. When codependency unravels, you are able to move freely in the direction of your heart's desire without needing permission from others. As codependency fades, you are able to honor the emotional reactions of others as crucial stages of their healing journey without taking responsibility for them. Now, I just want to give you the image of a parent and child. We won't even gender this, right? and the child has grown to an adult, and they're like, parent, I'm moving to the other side of the country. I'm feeling called. I'm so excited. Then they're like, I'll kill myself if you do that. And then you stay. That's codependency. And it is just as toxic as any other kind of addiction. And it is technically an addiction. Codependency no more. Melody Beatty. Check it out. This mantra is ideal for healing family dynamics, because thousands of years ago, it wasn't called codependency. It was called survival, because we were hunter-gatherers, right? Cultivating emotional freedom, meaning you're free to feel the entire spectrum of emotion, regardless of how anybody else copes, and reclaiming personal power. It's one of my favorite mantras in the deck. Aside from inviting ecstasy and, of course, amplifying abundance, because abundance is my birthright, and I receive it now. Warp. It's warm in this jacket. See what I do for fashion for you all. Thank you, Mal. Oh, are we going to have a last-minute bidding war for my affection and my attention? Hey, I'm a kid of divorce. Go for it. I'm used to this. Well, I don't need an OnlyFans account. I can get emotionally naked in front of all of you every night for pay. Why not? Hey. Hey, Dub. How you doing, Dub? I think we've heard about enough out of you, Nub. But you guys remember Evening Shade? That was the shadiest show. No, shoot. I'm not allowed to say the brown word. Shall we? Pisces, last card down, and then we'll do some breath work. Come on. Oh, see, Mal is essentially, she's my YouTube pimp. Kind of, sort of. I love her. I love her. Shall we let the cat out of the bag, Mal? Shall we? We're dating. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, I don't think the world could handle Mal Flanders and I together as a couple, first of all. No. So you let me know, Mal. Maybe at the end, before we end, we'll let a cat out of the bag. Everyone take a nice deep breath for the Piscean collective. Sun, moon, rising sign. Moon. We'll wait until the end. Let's get this mantra done. We'll do our breath work, and then we'll drop the little news, the piece of news at the end. Breathe. My mer people, you ready? My ascended masters, please, one card in clarity. For the Piscean collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this present moment forward through to this Sunday, August 2nd, 2020. Please, I need a good one. I need a good mantra. The other signs I can cope with, but the Pisces moon needs a fun one. Please, what is the perfect healing mantra for the Pisceans, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign through till this Sunday? Polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Ting. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Nancy, hi, sweetheart. I love you, Nancy. Thank you for this. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what I find that to be? I find that to be absolutely stunning. Oh, God. I watched the witch schwitzing his brains out, his crown chakra melting down around his ears, and an Oleg Cassini for you. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Feeling a little sweaty, a little schwitzy, but feeling nonetheless. Polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. When your heart is polished, you are able to honor each emotion for its potent healing properties. A polished heart doesn't take sides, cast blame, or maintain grudges. It faces life openly, willing to feel whatever sensations life may inspire, just for the chance to transform into higher aspects of perfection. This mantra is ideal for unraveling emotional stuckness, easing worry, and cultivating bravery. This is the one I am going to work with, polishing my heart. But let me go through. If you would like, here is the opportunity. Between the Worlds and Mal Flanders would get along really well. Just saying. I've had private conversations with you both. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to briefly, I'm not going to read the book, but if you would like, get your un stilo, right? Get your pen and paper ready, because Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, You've got Amplifying Abundance. Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Now I totally get that's the Looney Tunes theme. Oh my God, how did I not know that? Taurus, rewiring the nervous system. I find strength in surviving my traumas and kicking the crap out of China shops, apparently. Geminis, untangling neglect. I take the time to give myself all the approval I desire. All two of you in there, you can just ping pong it back and forth. To the Cancerians, soothing impatience. You know what? There's nothing to do but wait. There's just nothing to do but wait, darling. It's part of life. There's nothing to do but wait. For the Leos, well, the light is always within me. Why? Because we're anchoring the light, and the light is always within me. Virgos, encountering conflict. I don't have to choose sides. I just take a stand, right? Yeah. I don't choose sides. I take a stand. And it is about listening, and it is about standing for love and your ethics and your principles. And it is easier said than done. So I've literally sat there suddenly going while someone's going on about, let's not even say what it was. And just like, I don't have to take sides. I just take a stand. I don't have to take a stand. I don't have to silently in here. Halfway through, we've got the Libra, right? That was Libra. No. That was Virgo. This is Libra. Growing beyond guilt. It couldn't have happened any other way. Such a key mantra. I prove. Lovely. Mal is a human Bugs Bunny. Well, he truly was the trickster archetype. Like, they had no idea how Jungian they were going. Scorpio, healing heartbreak. Does someone need to unbreak your heart? My heart will love again. And honey, I know it is rough. It is a rough mantra, but who hasn't experienced heartbreak? But to know that there is a way to heal it. Healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. And I don't know that that's a Celine Dion song, but it kind of feels like it is. If I am correct, please let me know, because I never really got into her all that much. For my Sagittarius asses, balancing the brain. I can be and do all at once. And Mal, this is so right up your alley. What? Let's see him in a blonde wig. See, this is what happens when my Maenads start gathering and communicating with each other. All my children turn against me. I can be and do all at once. Good. For the Capricorns, I love my Cappy Capricorns. Discovering happiness. I allow myself to be content exactly as I am. I really saw myself more as a snagglepuss. And for the Aquariums, unraveling codependency, really one of my favorite mantras in this deck. Only I have to feel good about my choices. Thank you very much. The thank you very much is my own addition. And of course, for us Pisceans, polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Everybody got your mantra? Are we ready to rock and roll? Totally. Or being a smartass with Elmer Fudd. I always wanted to hear Elmer Fudd do his own album. This was originally triggered by the work of the late, great Robin Williams. But I always wanted him to sing the theme song from Working Girl, Carly Simon. Wet with a one. And that's just my DNA. Get your mantra. Write it down. Memorize it. We ready? Snagglepuss, exit stage right. So here's what we're going to do. With the time we have left, and it's just midnight, we're going over, but we're going to do this for at least 10 minutes. This is how I do mantra work. Let the wibble on. Freaking love you, Mal. So what we're going to do is we're going to, take a moment, get centered and all of that. And it's really about the breath. Now, the thing is we're not going to do, I'm not just going to be chanting all of these mantras that we just did. I'm not even going to chant out loud the one that I did. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start some breath work. Just very simple cyclic breath. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to do in through the nose, out through the mouth. You do what's right for you. And I cannot stress this enough. I have been doing transformational breath work. Oh my God, the majority of my life. I started in my late teens. Yeah, I've been doing this a long time, rebirthing and all that. Don't try and keep pace with me. Unless you're kind of used to it, you can hyperventilate. You can make yourself pass out. So please be safe and sane. Go at your own pace. At one point, I'm going to go into the Wim Hof method of breathing. And you'll know I'm doing it because all of a sudden I will inhale real big, exhale, and I will hold out the exhale for a period of time. Don't freak out. It's part of it. Then I will inhale and blast you all with as much chi as I can. But what I'm doing while that's happening, every thought and every breath will be the mantra that I have chosen to work with, which is feeling is a power that helps me heal. So whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter what breath pattern you use. It doesn't matter how long you do it, but we are doing it in unison. That's the power of unity consciousness. And remember, what you heal within yourself sends that ripple throughout the quantum field. This is the part of the empathic piece people don't get. As much as we are feeling everybody's everything, it's a two-way street. Guess what? We're not just receivers. We're transmitters. Did he just say that? Yes, he did. Ready? Get yourself comfortable. And I do call upon our collective guides, masters, teachers, gods, goddesses, saints, angels, totems, healers, and ancestors to surround us all in a force field of light, individually and collectively, containing and protecting the work that we are about to do. We ask that all information and energy that exchanges between us, both in the physical and in the non-physical, does so clearly, cleanly, and for the well-being of all. So motivate. And so it is. Everyone, please breathe. And nothing fancy yet. You don't even need to pick up the mantra yet. That was a lot of energy just getting those cards on the table. So let's ramp it down a little bit. Let's take it down a notch. And finding yourself comfortable in the body to what extent you can be. Checking in again, making sure not that you're going to ignore the body, but that it's comfortable enough where it is no longer the dominant focus. And focus on your breath. And the best, or I should say the easiest way for me to deepen the breath is through the exhale. To deepen the exhale, the body will already seek a deeper inhale. And whatever breathing pattern you use, in through the mouth, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the nose, whatever works. Connect the inhales and the exhales so there is no gap or pause between inhale and exhale. And just let that normalize for a moment. I'm just doing it very audibly. You don't have to breathe audibly. And as you're ready, pick up the mantra. On the inhale and on the exhale. So you're breathing it in and you're breathing it out. And just breathe that mantra. If you want to say it out loud, and you can, go right ahead and do that. You can't do this wrong. Last one. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, please infuse each and all watching this live and later that their mantras be amplified in power, depth, and breadth through the entire quantum field, in perfect love and in perfect trust for the well-being of all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. So motivate. And so it is. Take a minute. End scene. Take a minute. Take a minute. Do a little typity type so I know you're still in the room, that you didn't pass out. Part Yogi, part PG, part of the whole. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the perfect balance of the sacred and the profane. Welcome to Unity Consciousness. I am your reader, Markangelo Lyons, Mal for short, and a true honor, love, and pleasure to serve you again tonight. We are going to be streaming every night this week in preparation for Luke Nasai, but now we have a little bit of news for you all. This Friday, I will be packing up my tech, feeding my cats a little bit earlier than usual, getting in my car, Dorian, because he's gray, and driving east, not west or northeast, out to Southampton to visit our dear friend, Mal Flanders. Yes, I'm going to be streaming Friday night from Mal's house, and with her, yay, with her daughter, Meow Meow Dollface, who is not in the room tonight, at least I don't think. Meow Meow Dollface. Her daughter will be there as well, and I'm going to socially distance with my, oh, it's not on the table, my Wonder Woman face mask. Oh, here it is. So this is how I will be getting out of the car. Oh, Mo, it's so good to see you. And she's going to tape little lanes that I can walk in like I'm at Stop and Shop. And I'm going to have a glass of wine. And by the time I get around to live streaming at Friday night, I'll probably be a little tipsy, and all the better for it, because I will have someone there to make sure I don't hit my head if I fall down. So I'm going to be live streaming from Mal's place on Friday night. We'll do something Lughnasadh-esque, but then during the day at some point on Saturday, August 1st, the actual day of the cross quarter of the first Sabbath of Lammas, which is the Latin version, Lughnasadh, the Celtic pagan version, where we'll bless some bread. So have some bread ready. Loaf mass, Lammas means loaf mass. Lughnasadh is when they would take the first harvest of wheat in and bake the first loaf of bread in honor to the god Lu, L-U-G-H, which is where we get the word luminescence from, and illumination, right? The Celtic god of the sun, sort of like Apollo. He was a poet, a hunter, a warrior, and just absolutely stunningly good looking. And I was a priest of Lu for the year back in my Black Forest clan days. So I am red arrows, right? Nothing else. And by the way, in case you don't know, our Mal Flanders is also a costume designer. So because I'm at her house, she's probably going to make me wear whatever she wants me to. And I'm a little afraid she's going to go for Louis XIV, the Sun King, to go along with Lughnasadh because of the solar Sabbath. And that's just going to be really, really hot with all that powder and makeup. So, you know, I'll do my best. But I'm sort of at her mercy that way. In the dark shadows room, right? So this might totally be like Barnabas Collins, Pagan Sabbath, but you're all down for that, right? So if you have not yet, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment at some point on this video, and share it with people, because if you know people who might be into the healing mantra, absolutely. But we are going to have literally a field day. I'm packing up my car, my first time driving more than 2 miles since I got Dorian Gray, my RAV4, and heading out to Southampton for an overnighter. I am so excited, and I'm so thankful. The Song of One. Oh, and also I think Mal might be debuting herself on the channel as well, maybe telling us a little story at some point, because she is a genius storyteller. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Spread the word. Let people know, because we've all been so cooped up to actually do something this like, and we're just going to give it a shot. I mean, we'll do, you know, sound check and stuff like that. But we're flying by the seat of our pants, and we're doing a collab, essentially, if you will. So it's going to be a really, really good time. So please do check us out. In the meantime, however, I have got to pop these contact lenses out of my eyes, and I have a gentleman caller to call before it gets too late. So I want to thank you all so much for your love, your support, for your mantras. And remember, your healing is important, and your joy is important. And your happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom is a huge contribution to planet Earth. I know it's not what we were taught, but the happier you are, the faster this world is going to heal. So please don't forget to open your heart to me. I hold the lock and you hold the key. Oh, I forgot every time I do a song lyric. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the rest of the day. I'll be finishing, I'll probably do Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo tomorrow for the full moon to new moon reads. Otherwise, wishing you the very best and the very blessed. Give my love to the daughter, Meow Meow Dollface. I love you all so very much. And to all you sages out there, sharpen your arrows. Here I come. Hail, farewell, and blessed be. Nighty night all.